Something on the screen. Hopefully I didn't just flash the camera. Come here, I want to show you something. Much like my hair in that last shot, today we're grappling with the concept of good enough. In the board games world, we call this tabletop quality. It means that you took the time to assemble and paint your little dudes so that you could go to a store and fight somebody else's collection of little dudes. Now, before I get too philosophical here, I should tell you what you're looking at. These models are Victrix Dramatic Warriors. The command sprue had a couple Roman chainmail guys I wanted to use, but I needed a few more. So I mixed Milliput and sculpted the chainmail on 3 more models to get to the number I wanted. If I had to add any more warriors, I'll probably look at their Roman line, just cause, as you'll see, I had some mixed results. So yeah, spoilers for the end of the video, they aren't all gonna look great, but they are all going to be done. And this rush to complete them was some of the most fun I've had hobbying in a while. So, I've got everyone on foot here, but they have these little tabs that they're standing on, so I'm gonna have to remove those with that. Let's get going. Whoa. And that easy. He's got feet and no tab. I could have built the base around the tab, but just based on the way I do my bases, especially these ones, it doesn't really work. So just cutting them off. As long as you're careful, there's minor damage, if any. Let's get the rest of them done and move on to the next step. I have a lot of hesitation about what I post. What's worthy of the 5 or 6 people who watch my videos? Thank you, by the way. If this is your first video, will it be enough to hook you? And if this is your last video, will it be enough that you remember? It's a lot of pressure, and I'm doing this for fun. For fun. So, today I'm just gonna make stuff. And tomorrow, I'll do the same. So, painting has always been my least favorite part of the hobby. I feel like when I make things, they look cool, and then I put paint on them, and they stop looking cool. So, I take shortcuts. I paint things typically pretty dirty, because it hides a lot of the mistakes, which is nice. So, painting humans instead of orcs has been a little more difficult. However, because I need to get this done tonight for the games tomorrow, I just gotta get it to tabletop quality, which means I'm gonna slap a couple colors on and it's gonna look all right. And I'm okay with that. It's not gonna bother me. Do I wish I could paint a little better? Sure. Do I want to invest the time into learning how to do that? Not right now. At some point I will. Or I'll just develop some weird, wacky style and it won't matter. Anyway, green. Let's keep going. So I have all of the base colors done for the infantry models. And unfortunately, the horses failed to print. So the second print is just finished. And it's getting to be about 10 o'clock. So I should be able to finish everything before midnight. And we'll be good for tomorrow. Wish me luck.
Nice. Is that it?
It is midnight 30. We're almost done. I want to sleep. I know. I'm not wearing my workplace-approved safety apron. OSHA violations aside, I guess the moral of this video is that not everything I post here is going to be the highest possible standard. At Boba's bookstore, the minimum is tabletop quality. That's not to say I won't try or care. These things take a lot of time to put together, and my ADHD brain sometimes forgets to hit record. It is to say that I'll find my groove, and with luck, you'll get to see it evolve with each entry. Now, back to video me. It is 1 in the morning. 1:05. I'm getting ready for bed. But they are finished. So, in the morning, I'll show you. Time to get up. And here we are. The goal was to get everything tabletop ready, and I think we hit that. There is a lot of improvement we could make here, but that's what second passes are for. Just don't look at this guy, or this shield. You can look at this shield. The shield looks pretty good. Besides those two things, I think we did pretty well. Then I did cheat just a little bit. These two rangers, as well as the next two here, were done a long time ago. These guys, however, were part of last night. Again, if they were orcs, I'd say the paint jobs were pretty good. But as humans, we'll get there. As for the list itself, starts with the King of Men, then 7 warriors, 2 with spear, 2 without spear, and 2 knights to round it out. That gets us a total of 200 points, 14 models, and 4 bows. I guess the only question remaining is how did they do? Hey, so I think they did pretty well. 2 wins, 1 loss. Win against the Wildmen of Dunland, 1 against the Dead of Dunharrow, and then I lost against Legolas. I think there were a couple other elves, but really it was just Legolas kicking my ass. Overall, I think they look great on the tabletop, and I'm pretty happy with their performance. So yeah, 400 points coming up. We'll see what I do. Probably pivot to Gondor and Numenor, but who knows? Till then.